Hi, hello, my guys, gays, and purest of rays. I know it's literally March, but I just got around to watching the Harley Quinn Valentine's Day special for the first time. I don't know why I took so long. Maybe it was partially because I was so scorned by season 3. Season 3 was by no means bad, but its banger to L ratio was just a bit less impressive compared to the first 2 seasons. Maybe partially because, I say maybe partially a lot, okay? In this script, it's fine, whatever, keep moving. Maybe partially because the show seems unfocused a bit. Like, the show always has 2 or 3 main storylines that play out congruently and, like, B plots. But not all the main stories this season were as interesting and well thought out. Not to mention, most of the B plots weren't funny, mishandled the show's best characters, and just in general, the season felt directionless compared to the first 2. Like, in season 2, a lot was happening. The whole Batman Babs Gordon thing was happening, taking down the Injustice League, and of course the gay people falling in love. All 3 had proper time to develop, evolved, and flowed naturally, and everything made sense, was fun to follow, and just, I don't know how to describe it. The show was just better. If this video gets 500 views and 100 likes, I'll make a whole video delving into every season and why the first 2 worked and 3 doesn't. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. As I said before, Harley Quinn had a Valentine's Day special back in early February, and it was pretty good. I had problems with the pacing at times. Some scenes lasted a minute or 2 longer than they had to. I honestly don't think the special needed to be twice the runtime of a regular episode, but I think my thoughts about it are best summed up by Ivy right here.
But I will never see anything stupider in my life.
Yeah. Like, /pause, I mean. Ugh, that feels weird to say out loud.
No! You use real words! Internet stuff is not real work.
I mean that in a positive sense. There we go. That's how normal people talk. While there are 3 episodes in season 3 I thought were better than this special was the first time in recent memory the show got real, genuine laughs from me, just at how absurd everything was. Like, especially like just like the fast-paced, extremely like pandering of the Harley and Ivy's first, like, their date. That was just, it was really funny. I liked it so much. I was like, this is so silly. I just messed with the structure of the script. I can't go off script because I write everything to make sense and flow together, whatever. Except maybe the killing vote. The killing vote was really funny. But I'm not here to talk about the whole special, about banging fucking buildings and Clayface's romance with his ass. I want to specifically talk about how well the HARLIVY stuff worked and how/why it left a big f***ing smile on my face and me doing laps around the dining room thinking about them by the end. While I hate when this show is reduced to the HARLIVY show because it is so much more than that, it's no secret that these two's relationship has always been the emotional center of the show. Harley and Ivy at different stages of each other's lives were the only person that believed in the other. If that makes sense? And through the emotional roller coaster of these 3 seasons, their faith and support in and for each other has helped them grow and heal a lot. However, trauma is not something that just goes away at some point. It gets easier to manage, sure, but it never goes away fully, and I've always loved how this show handles that notion with Harley. No matter how much she has evolved and become happier as a person since breaking up with the Joker, it still has an impact on how she sees the world and especially how she navigates her relationships. In this special, Harley is obsessed with giving Ivy, quote, the best Valentine's Day ever, end quote, because while with the Joker, she always had to go above and beyond just to receive minuscule slivers of acknowledgement, if even that. She's really insecure about it, and obviously this gets out of hand and shenanigans ensue. After all is said and done, and all the saving the city and Bane bagging an absolute baddie, Ivy reveals why she, the entire episode, hasn't been able to straight up say that this was the best Valentine's Day ever for her, despite all the insane levels of effort Harley put in to try and make it so.
It was a long time ago when I was alone, sitting in my cell in Arkham, feeling like no one in the damn world cared about me. Like if I disappeared from the earth, it just wouldn't matter. And then I hear a knock on my cell, and I look up, and I see your face. You brought me some chocolate milk that you stole from the commissary and asked if I wanted some company, and I said, sure. And then you described the entire plot of Shrek 2 to me because you couldn't believe I hadn't seen it.
It's not as good as the first one, but it's more fun.
You, Harley, you made me feel like I mattered. And no one had ever really done that for me. So I don't know. I don't know if that Valentine's Day can be topped.
And yeah, this is what really turned the hyperfixation back on and caused the pacing in me making this video. The whole episode, Harley never actually asked what her best Valentine's was. Instead, this lingering notion of not being the best and obsessing with and trying to compete with an invisible idea so she can prove her worth, when that's something she doesn't have to do with Ivy. Not only because that's not how healthy relationships work, but also because Harley is already Ivy's everything, and as evidenced by this flashback, and I don't know, the entire show that's been on for 4 years, she has been for a long time, which is also just classical good storytelling. When Ivy says it was great multiple times, and especially when she says it was in the top 3, as the audience we are thinking, well, what was the better one, you know? Like, Chekhov's gun and all that. And then directly after the scene, we cut to this confessional with Harley and Ivy, and I didn't even mention these, but they were probably my favorite part of the episode. They were a lot of fun and full of the kind of humor and humorous takes on DC characters that the show is known for.
What can I say? I can be pretty charming.
Blank stare.
Like, Darkseid being a Republican? Come on, that's gold. But what bothered me during the whole special about them, besides the stupid glitter transition, is that I didn't understand why they were happening. I mean, like, I understand why they're happening, like, what the kind of satirizing of those kinds of specials and reality shows and whatever. I get that, but I didn't understand how they linked back to the main narrative until at the very end we get one with Harley and Ivy, and it was mwah, chef's kiss. It wraps both halves of the special up in a nice bow, and watching 2 of my favorite characters ever in one of my favorite relationships ever in one of my favorite shows ever basically recount the story of said show, I don't know, it made me very emotional and very happy. It was so cute. I can't put my words on why. I'm sorry. That's it. Sorry this is a bit shorter than usual videos, but you guys did not respond well to last week's video. And I needed a bit of a return to form to the kinds of videos you guys do like, but like shorter so I can actually finish it. Ever After High video is in the works, so it should be out very soon, as well as some other stuff. Anyways.
It's anyway! It's not anyways!
I mean, anyway. I hope to see you around these parts again soon, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.
The first time we met, we tried to kill each other.
No, you didn't try to kill me. I tried to kill you.
But then you saved my life.
Well, you were the first person I met who wasn't a piece of shit. So I was, you know.
I think another way to say it is you liked me.
I did. I liked you.
And we became friends, and then we fell in love, and then...
Sorry, wait, why are we doing this? Because everyone knows all this shit already. So I'm just trying to understand.
I think these things need to be a certain length.
Oh my God. How do we end this fucking shit?
I could recap Shrek 3. So, when King Harold dies, Shrek learns...
How about we just, like, say Happy Valentine's Day to everyone and get the fuck out of here? Right.
Happy Valentine's Day!
Mm.